This is a video about activating your transverse abdominis muscle. I know I send this out a lot, I say this word a lot, but it's really important that you learn what muscle this is. This is the muscle that lives in your abdominal wall. The fibers of the muscle go this direction, so they kind of pull you in like they're your natural corset. When you think about isolating this muscle, you have to think about using this like almost, this is where bladder is right here. If you think about contracting and lifting bladder up and in with the muscles that connect from hip bone to hip bone, okay? So this is what has to isolate. If you look at me from the side, you get to see it all. If you look at me from the side, you'll see that I can tighten this, and I just tilted a little bit so my spine moved, but if I'm just doing it in static standing, you tighten here, and you see me lift up. You can almost imagine if I was putting on a really tight pair of jeans, that's how I would be pulling in. So, as an exercise, it's simple, it's so simple, but if you've had a C-section, it's hard to recruit this muscle. If you've been pregnant, it's hard to recruit this muscle. Any abdominal surgery, it becomes hard to recruit this muscle. So how I do it and how I teach it is put your hands on the inside of your hip bones, okay, so right through here. You should feel your body pull up and in. So if you're contracting these muscles, you feel the body pull up and in. I'm not pushing myself into the table, and I'm not arching to get it, and I'm not like full on bracing myself, okay? I'm just gently pulling hip bone to hip bone, and I'm firming. If my fingers pop out, I'm using too much of my oblique muscles, okay? So what I wanna feel is just a firming and almost like a lift up. So, and I should be isolating, and you really feel it more so down in here. Now, if you want to play with this, you can try to contract here and relax your pelvic floor at the same time, or you can contract both at the same time. So it's, that's a whole nother level of control, but right now we're focusing on just isolating your transverse abdominis, and that is one way to do it. I like to do this before I go to bed at night. I hold it for 10 seconds, let it go, hold it for 10 seconds, repeat 10 times, and you can work your way up to holding for 20 seconds or 30 seconds. It's an endurance muscle, so longer muscle holds are excellent for that. And that is called your transverse abdominis muscle activation. All right, take care, guys.